in a world teeming with creatures, both colossal and tiny. The most beautiful friendships often sprout where you'd least expect them. It makes you wonder, can a giraffe, with her head literally in the clouds, and an ostrich with her feet planted firmly on the ground, ever truly become the best of friends? Well, today we're going to find out. Our story begins on the vast, sun-drenched plains of a sprawling 65-acre savanna. Meet Bee, a young giraffe, all long legs and graceful neck. Her eyes, framed by impossibly long lashes, are wide with curiosity as she surveys her world from a dizzying height. Every rustle in the grass, every distant call, is a new mystery for her to ponder. She's gentle, a little shy, but with a heart full of wonder. And then there's Wilma, a spirited and elegant ostrich. Wilma doesn't just walk, she struts. With a confident flick of her feathery tail, she moves through the Serengeti exhibit like she owns the place. Her feet are always on the move, carrying her with a determined rhythm across the terrain. Wilma is bold, energetic, and always ready for an adventure. At first glance, they couldn't be more different. Bee sees the world from above, her perspective broad and sweeping, taking in the distant horizons. Wilma, on the other hand, experiences the world up close, her focus sharp on the textures and secrets of the earth beneath her feet. Bee is calm and observant, while Wilma is a whirlwind of action and charisma. It seemed their paths might never cross in any meaningful way. But the savannah has a way of bringing souls together. One sunny afternoon, Bee was nibbling on the highest leaves of an acacia tree, lost in her own world. Down below, Wilma was practicing her high-speed sprints, kicking up dust in joyful bursts. Suddenly, a mischievous meerkat, probably trying to impress his friends, darted out and snatched a shiny pebble Wilma had been admiring. Before she could react, he scurried up a rocky outcrop just out of her reach. Wilma was frustrated, pacing back and forth below the rocks. Bee, noticing the commotion from her lofty perch, craned her long neck down. She saw the glittering pebble and the frantic ostrich. With a gentle, almost silent movement, she lowered her head, nudged the pebble with her nose, and sent it rolling right back down to Wilma's feet. Wilma stopped in her tracks, astonished. She looked up at the towering gentle giant, who simply blinked her big, kind eyes. That was the moment everything changed. Wilma, in her own unique way, did a little thank you dance, a flurry of feathers and happy steps. From that day on, an unlikely friendship began to blossom. They became an inseparable, if slightly odd pair. Bee, with her incredible height, became Wilma's personal lookout. She could spot the juiciest patches of clover from a mile away and would guide her friend to them. She'd alert Wilma to anything interesting happening across the plains, acting as her eyes in the sky. In return, Wilma became Bee's connection to the ground. She'd show the gentle giraffe interesting insects, hidden flowers, and the best spots for a dust bath. Wilma's boundless energy was infectious, and she encouraged the sometimes timid Bee to be more playful. coaxing her into clumsy, joyful games of chase. Their differences weren't barriers, they were their strengths. Bee's calm balanced Wilma's energy, and Wilma's boldness brought Bee out of her shell. Their friendship teaches us a beautiful lesson. It doesn't matter how different we are on the outside, whether we have our heads in the clouds or our feet on the ground. Friendship is about seeing the world through each other's eyes and sharing the journey. Bee and Wilma proved that the strongest bonds are often woven from the most different threads. So what do you think? It's incredible how nature works, isn't it? If you loved this story about Bee and Wilma, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.